Over the past week or so, I've been testing ink over on Yujin Brink instead of tailoring. I've done calculations, and I think I've come to a conclusion on which I prefer. Short answer, I believe 1 ink over and 2 tailoring is optimal. Here's the reasoning. There are many aspects in which you can measure a page. The ones that I found most relevant are average damage, average roll, and die average. Average damage is the average of all the offensive dice put together. Average roll is the average of all dice put together, and die average is the average of each die on the page individually. Here are the stats for each of the pages. As you can see, tailoring has a higher average damage until 6 pages, and will always have a higher die average unless you can get 9 or more pages in your hand, and inkover has a higher average roll due to its extra die. Notably, inkover's 1 is half a power better than tailoring when you have 5 or more pages in hand. This is important because at emotion level 4 or 5, you can cast an inkover in 2 to overcome crisis and have 5 pages in hand when you cast your inkover. That means that inkover is often better at clashing against pages with 1 die, but more importantly, it's generally better at clashing against pages with 3 die. This all sounds pretty good, but since tailoring has a much stronger 2 and the 1 is barely weaker, it's stronger when clashing against pages with 2 dice and ranged pages. Additionally, since it usually has a higher average damage, it's also better when free hitting, especially since it inflicts 3 more bleed. In my opinion, the only reason to run 3 inkover is that it makes your damage type overwhelmingly slash, so Dark Cloudblade becomes very efficient, and that's genuinely a decent idea, but inkover does require you to have 7 pages in hand to become arguably stronger than tailoring, since you're probably going to be using at least 2 pages during the scene. In the end, tailoring is more consistent and much easier to use. This, combined with the fact that inkover and Faint Memories fill very similar roles, makes me not want to run many copies of it. In the next video, we'll be continuing the Abnormality Battle train. I'll see you soon, and as always, thank you for watching.